I'm making the video. What's going on, everybody? That was my daughter asking me what I'm doing. What's going on, everybody? This your boy, Isaiah, aka BucosLocker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. And don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you of new videos that's posted on this channel. My daughter here playing with Nickelodeon slime. Oh, she's trying to get it all over the place. You almost wiped it on the towel. Anyway, you stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Anyway, ¿cómo te llama? Te llamo BucosLocker. Ah, man. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all chilling out there today? Come on in. Let's have a conversation. I told y'all I'm finna be putting out some videos. I told y'all. This is the week. BucosLocker about to start cranking up again. Let's get it in. We about to have a lot of conversation this week. Training camp around the corner. It's gonna be videos coming out of nowhere. Video after video after video after video. Shouts out to all my pirates and my sea bandits. Y'all keep doing the thing. Keep supporting the channel. Come on in this chat room, man. Let's talk a little bit. Y'all see what I'm on today? Got a little. Y'all see what I'm on today? I'm the good guy. I am the good guy. You know what I'm saying? These shirts will pop up on these videos every now and then. But so I want y'all to understand how this works. When you have a team full of good young players, every time, matter of fact, before I even do that, shouts out to everybody in the chat room. Let me give my shout outs. You Wish, Dorian, A-Rod, Haynes, LaMarcus, what up, man? Sandoval 813, sheesh, I know. What's happening? Kent Jackson. He said, excuse my ignorance, who is Fred Warner? Boy, you need to be fired for that. Boy, stop. Fabo, what up, man? Chase, what up? DSG Carlos, 813 Sports, you always up in here. I see you, man. Marcus Allen, man. What it did it to do, man? What it did it to do? LaMarcus, man. Y'all, look. I'm going to tell y'all how this works, man. When you have good young players on your team, what happens is make sure you hit the like button, too. I see people popping up in the chat room and not hitting the like button. We got, people coming in here. Like, make sure you like the video now. I mean, y'all, come on now. Time is time. I'm giving y'all my time. Y'all can at least hit the like video. Y'all can like the video. But anyway, so y'all know how this goes. When you got good young players on your team, and so does other teams, what happens is you have to monitor around the league on who's making what. What up, mobbing for Christ? What it did it to do? What you have to do is you have to monitor the league. You have to monitor what's going on around the league with other players when it comes to your team. I understand the focus is on the Bucs. I get it. But also, you have to focus on your team too, but also what's going on around the league. And always monitor what other guys are getting, because the salary cap is very important to our team, especially our team. In the next 2 years, it's looking. I looked at Sport Tracks, and I'm telling y'all right now, and I'm giving y'all foreshadowing. What up, Taiwan Bell? I'm foreshadowing. I'm a forward thinker, right? So Adam Schefter hit the news line today. Fred Warner, BYU linebacker out of BYU, he got a 5-year, $95 million deal, $40.5 million guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken. And y'all probably wondering, what does he got to do with the Bucs? Well, if you pay attention, Fred Warner is a linebacker. And we just so happen to have a good young linebacker ourselves, right? The Bucs have one on their team. Goes by the name of Devin White. There's a slew of young linebackers that's pretty good around the league. Roquan Smith, Darius Leonard, Devin White, Fred Warner. There's a few of them. C.J. Mosley. Well, he's 29. He's not young. But there's a few. Edmonds from Buffalo. So there's a couple good young block. Isaiah Simmons, if you want to consider him a linebacker. Deion Jones. Who else I'm missing as a good young linebacker? I can't think of a bunch of off the top of my head, but what does it have to do with Devin White? Well, it has a lot to do with Devin White. Devin White's contract goes all the way up till 2023. That's where he gets his 5th-year option, or his club option for his 5th year. Devin Bush, he's a good one too. Appreciate that, DSG. But what happens is, the 5th-year option. Now, there's an option that the Bucs can give Devin White, which will pay him, a slotted number. Or, I know Devin Bush is another one. Or the Bucs can extend Devin White's contract in year 4. He's up for extension in year 4. Or they can let him play out to the 5th-year option. Now, Vita got his 5th-year option picked up at $7.6 million. Now, Devin White's option will be 2023. Right? That will be his year, his 5th year. And that will be the same year Vita is up for, he's unrestricted free agent. Devin White would be his club option. So there's going to be some interesting things going on with Devin White. What is Devin White worth? If Fred Warner got that. Now, Fred Warner is a top 5 linebacker. Now, let's get that straight. He's top 5. He can run support. He can cover. He can blitz. But what is Devin White worth? Like, I know that's 2 years away, but what is Devin White worth? Is he worth $100 million? 105? 5 year, $105 million? $50 million guaranteed? Now, the Bucs got they got a lot cut out for them in the next 2 years, man. I'm telling y'all, man. 2022 offseason and 2023 offseason. Oh my gosh. Y'all got to go look at that cap hit. The cap hits are crazy. Now, Fred Warner's getting, if you average it out annually per year, it's $19.5 million. Now, if you look at the Bucs team with Devin White, let's just slot Devin White at $20 million. 20, just do $21 million. Mike Evans making over $15 million. And if you re-sign Chris Godwin, that's over $15 million. Brady's over $15 million. Well, his contract's a little funny, but then you got Lavonte at 12. Ali Marpet, 10 plus. Donovan Smith will be at 17 in 2022. So what I want y'all to understand is this salary cap situation is going to get really ugly with the Bucs. This is why I told y'all the Bucs are all in for 2 years, because after this year, it's going to be very tough to sign a lot of people. That's not even to mention Carlton Davis contract, Jordan Whitehead, and then the guys that's up for extensions: Jamel Dean, Murphy Bunton, Alex Kappa, O.J. Howard, Cameron Brady. Is Devin White $20 million linebacker? Fred Manning, what up? Famous Ranger, what up? Some people say yes. LaMarcus said he wouldn't pay Devin $90 million. But see, this is what happens when you got a lot of good players on your team. Who is your core? What is the core of your team? That's what you got to look at. What is the core of your team? Is Devin White? Devin White is part of the core. Chris Godwin should be part of the core. And when I mean core, I mean talking about the future. I'm not talking about the veterans, and you're not talking about it. We're talking about young core. A group of players that you build your team around. Devin White, Chris Godwin, Antoine Winfield, Tristian Wrifs. T-Bray fan, 2008. I don't know how we're going to keep all these people and trying to sign everybody to these big contracts. And I know everybody say, oh, take a hometown discount. Look, I understand you want everybody to take a discount. I know you want Devin White to take $14 million. That's just not going to happen. Devin White going to keep going. If he keep playing the way he play, He had 9 sacks last year and 100+ tackles. You think he's not gonna demand at least 19 million? Think about it, folks. Is he worth $20 million? Fred Warner got 19.5 per year. But the question is how does this affect the Bucs salary cap? It affects the Bucs salary cap big time because it might not be right this year or next year, but it affects the Bucs salary cap down the road. This is why it's very important to draft very well. These next 2 drafts, the 2022 draft, this draft count too. The 2021 draft, the 2022 draft, and the 2023 draft are going to be really, really important for the Bucs' future. Because I've seen a couple of articles put out there. What trio is the best trio moving forward in the next 5 or 10 years, or next 5 years? And they didn't have the Bucs up there. What trio would you build your franchise around? And they didn't even mention the Bucs trio. That quarterback position, man. That Kyle Trask pick got a hit. Oh, we're gonna be spinning in circles for a couple years, but let's not go down that pipeline. But Devin White, man, that contract is gonna be crazy. I'm telling y'all, man, these next 3 drafts, man, 2021, that was a really good draft, really good. We got Tristian out of there. We got Antonie Winfield Jr. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 studs out of that. The 2022 draft, that's got to hit. I mean, I'm sorry, 2019. You get what I'm saying. 2020 draft was a good draft. 2020 draft, the 2021 draft, we got Joe Tryon and Kyle Trask. The 2022 draft got to be hitting, and the 2023 draft, because there's no way we're going to be able to sign everybody. There's no way. It's impossible. Lavonte deal is up in a couple years. JPP is up next year. Ryan Jansen, Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown, Ronald Jones, Carlton Davis, Jordan Whitehead. How do you sign all this? These guys going to get paid at some point. At some point, these guys want to get paid. Then you got to think about it. The Devin White situation. If Fred Warner got $95 million, $40.5 million guaranteed, don't you think Devin White is at least going to get $40 million guaranteed? At least going to get $95 million? But that's down the road. But I'm just giving y'all a little foreshadowing. I'll give y'all something to talk about, something to think about. Now y'all probably thinking, oh, that BucosLocker, that ain't nothing, but that's 2 years from now. I know it's 2 years from now. And it does not hurt to talk about it. Because Devin White's extension, he's up for extension next year. In the 2022 season, he's up for extension. They can skip past the 5th-year option. They can give him an extension next year. At the 4th year. They ain't gotta wait till the 5th-year option. They can give him an extension next year. I know, folks. I know y'all want to keep everybody next year and the year after that. It's just gonna be impossible. It's impossible to keep Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Devin White. Donovan Smith contract jumps up to $17 million 2 years from now. Ryan Jansen, Alex Cappa might want to get paid a little bit. Ryan Jansen want to get paid. Cameron Brate sitting out there. O.J. Howard, Leonard Fournette. It's impossible. It's going to be impossible to keep Devin White, or to give Devin White the money, have Chris Godwin at $19, $20 million, and Devin White, and Mike Evans at 15. It's going to be hard. Or we're going to be the Saints. We're going to be the Tampa Bay Saints and push money down the road. Keep pushing the money down the road. And then we're going to get baked in the offseason 1 year. Chris Godwin getting $15.6 million. They couldn't even agree to a deal. It's pretty obvious what he wants. And the Bucs was like, I'm not inside the organization, but I'm just saying, Chris Godwin playing on a $15.6 million deal this year. Well, Stephon Diggs got paid. Don't you think Devin White want to? I mean, Chris Godwin want to get paid? Couple that with Devin White, and then that's not even talking about Vita. Vita going to get paid. So that Fred Warner contract has got the Bucs looking like, oh damn. Why did the 49ers do that? Because now people gonna be looking at the Bucs like, well, Devin White in 2 years, or next year, what y'all gonna give him extension? See, I was afraid of that. What up, cover two? Johnny Johnson, Fred Manning, Mark Ross. See, some people, like, you got to stop focusing on, like, okay, come down to reality, okay? Folks, we got to understand your emotions means all well. But just because somebody is on the team, that doesn't mean everybody else is going to take $4 or $5 million pay cut. It doesn't work like that. That's not even talking about Shaq Barrett's contract. See, everybody wants to keep everybody on the team, but if you got any business savvy knowledge, that does not always happen. So let me guess, Devin White gonna take $15 million? 14? That's still a lot. How many people on the team can make $15 million a year without screwing your whole team up? How many people on the team can make $15+ million? Count. What y'all? You want 8 people making $15 million a year? What about the rest of your roster? Carlton Davis want to get paid. See, that Fred Warner contract got me really thinking. That made me go back and look at Sportatrax and made me look at the Bucs 2022 cap hits. It made me go look at the 2023 cap hits. And I was like, oh, man. Devin White going to ask for a lot of money. And Chris Godwin going to ask for a lot of money next year. That's 2 young guys that you got to at least keep on the team. You got to keep Chris Godwin and Devin White on the team. But at what cost? Now, I think it was what was his name? What was it, Fred Ross or something like that? Or I forgot his name. Said, oh, because we got Brady gonna make him take a pay cut. It don't work like that, man. I know where your heart at. It just don't work like that. But you gotta keep Godwin and Devin White and Vita on the team. But at what cost? Gronkowski getting $5 million a year. I'm sorry, 1 year deal, getting $5 million. And Dominic Sue getting what, 7? I think I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think next year there's gonna be a change. There's gonna be. I don't think Gronk was gonna come back. I don't think Sue's gonna come back. JPP, is he gonna re-sign him to a 10 million? JPP gonna want at least, 12. I mean, $10 million guaranteed at least. So these are things that I want y'all to start, like, just take a look at it. If you don't believe me, go look at Sportatrax. It gives you the cap breakdown. Golson, like, there's going to be a turnover next year. Carlton Davis, Jordan Whitehead, there's going to be a turnover. That's why the Bucs, the 2022 draft, the 2023 draft, going to be super important. Because that's going to backfill some of the guys that we're going to lose. Yes, folks, we're going to lose some guys. And you might get pissed off. But don't get mad at them. It's business. But you got to keep Chris Godwin. Which means we already know AB not coming back. It's going to be too hard to keep him. We already knew that. But don't hate on the players. They're making decisions for their families. So expect next year to have 2 receivers making over $15 million. All right? Barrett making over $15 million. There's a lot of people making over $15 million. You got to fill out your roster. You can't just fork out a bunch of money on 5 players. You just can't do it. The Chiefs are about to be in cap hell too. Chris Jones, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. They can't fill out the rest of their roster. They can barely get an O-line. James Ingram, what up, man? Yeah, Chris Godwin is... I think the money that Chris Godwin is asking for is based on potential or his ceiling. His ceiling is high. But yeah, he got injured. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, where's the middle ground at with Chris Godwin? because the contract for Chris Godwin does affect Devin White's contract. See, that's the ripple effect about Fred Warner getting that contract. The ripple effect. Fred Warner getting that contract has caused a ripple effect with the Bucs numbers, from my perspective. Because now, 2 years down the line, or even next year, you got to give Devin White a contract extension. Do you let him play the 5th year? Why? If he has another good year, let's just say Devin White put up 100 plus tackles, 5 plus sacks, 5 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles. What you gonna wait? We're gonna pick up his 5th year option. Why? Because we can't figure out the contract. It's the no-brainer. You got your baseline. Fred Warner is your baseline. Then you got Roquan Smith, Darius Leonard, Bobby Wagner up for an extension, I believe. He's older, but you get what I'm saying. Fred Warner just reset the market. Fred Warner just reset the market. The Bucs got a lot of thinking to do. And I'm pretty sure Jason Light and his team are already looking at it like, okay, Fred Warner getting $95, $40 million guaranteed. Okay, we can give Devin White a contract next year, contract extension. Because the 49ers didn't even wait till Fred Warner's 5th year. The 49ers didn't wait till Fred Warner's 5th year. So why should the Bucs wait till Devin White's 5th year? I think Devin White's 5th year cap hit is $9 million. That's still high, but it's not top paying. The 49ers did not wait till Fred Warner's 5th year to give him that contract. They extended him. So that contract won't kick in until the following year. If they offset some numbers. Because you can still play on your rookie deal, but then that extension kicks in after your rookie deal is up. Now the Bucs can do something like that. They can do something like that. They can offset some language and have that deal kick in, a year or two after. But he still get the guarantee money. I want y'all to start thinking about this, folks. We having a great time. We're celebrating the Super Bowl. Well, we celebrated the Super Bowl already. That's in the past now. The season is here. The season will officially start this weekend. So I want y'all to start thinking about these things. Like, we got a lot to talk about, folks. Trust me, I've been watching like a hawk from a distance. I've watched everything. I watch all the teams. Not just my team. I watch all the teams. All the analyst bull crap. All the narrative-driven stuff around the league. I watch everything. I am a Hawkeye. Just because I don't talk about it, that doesn't mean I don't know about it or see it. Exactly, James. You signed the man before his 5th year option hit. Because why would you wait another year? If we have another monster year, we're talking about $22 million a year. So let me guess. Devin White gonna be the highest paid player on the team. Chris Godwin gonna be number 2. Donovan Smith at $17 million in 2023. Mike Evans at $15. Donovan Smith at $17 million. Yes, it's a cap hit for $17 million in 2023. Donovan Smith, $17 million. Especially if he improves. Let's just say Donovan Smith make the real jump. He becomes a top 5 left tackle. Oh God. Brady cap hit is high in 2023. Go look at the numbers. In 2023, look at Brady cap hit. Look at Donovan Smith cap hit. Look at Shaq Barrett cap hit. Look at Mike Evans cap hit. Look at Ali Marpet cap hit. Look at Lavonte David cap hit. $12 million. I'm going to be heavily invested in the drafts, and I'm gonna do a lot of deep research for the 2022 and the 2023. I'm gonna watch the college football season heavy this year. I'm going to be heavily invested in the college football season. Now, I'm a big college football fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big SEC fan, but I'm going to be heavily invested in this college football season because, and the Bucs got needs, just based on who contract is up in 2022 and 2023. Trust me, I'm gonna do some deep analysis. So stay tuned for those videos, man. As I'm gonna be doing those videos about the college football games too. I'm gonna be talking about players to watch for our team. I'm gonna watch all the games. Yes, ESPNU, ESPN2, ESPN, Fox. I'm watching all the games. If not, if I can't watch them all, I'm catching all the highlights. I'm the Hawkeye, like a hawk. Anyway, but yeah, Fred Warner, man, he just reset the market. So is Devin White and Fred Warner kind of equal? You tell me in the comment section. Did Fred Warner contract get Devin White paid? Answer that in the comment section. I'm gonna leave on that note. Shouts out to all my C bandits for coming in and with the chat. Appreciate the love and support on BucosLocker. With that being said, football season here, baby. I told y'all videos gonna start coming like multiple times a week. I'm telling y'all, I've been sitting back watching, and now it's time to unleash these videos. I got a lot to talk about. A lot. Especially during training camp. And across the league too. I'm gonna get a little bit more open around the league too. So I'm gonna talk about my team, but I'm also gonna be pointing out these other teams too. I'm gonna show y'all my my wingspan when it comes to football. Anyway, it's different. This is gonna be a different year. More relaxed. Is that it? That's it. With that being said, I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. We risked it, and we got the biscuit. I'm happy with that. 2021 season. Let's get right. Hashtag facts over feelings. Hashtag the season is here. And hashtag it is on. It is really on. All caps. And no cap. BucosLocker signing out. Deuces.